Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Phoenix Suns come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Golden State Warriors. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Mitchell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Payton in at the 3. Take a look at the Warriors after losing Game 1 here on their home court. Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt. You have to treat this like a Game 7. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation. First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Dunn shot's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Payton. Three-pointer. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Payton.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Mitchell sets the screen for Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone here in the first quarter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Curry. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got 5.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Step an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Here's Mitchell. And that one drops.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
Hield the pass to Green. Back to Hield. Green with a screen on Beal. Hield from outside. Booker pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Beal. Butler against Mitchell. He goes up again. The Warriors pull it in. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And here is Mitchell. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Payton. Green kicks to Hield. Butler deciding where to go with it. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Mitchell passes to Beal. Over Hield. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Green with a screen for Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. From 13. Connects. The jumper drops.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Payton outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Booker outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Dunn sets a screen for Mitchell. Tries it from 9. And that's good off the glass that time. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 3. Curry deciding where to go with it. Green dishes to Hield. From outside the arc, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Durant with the screen on Curry. Outside for Beal. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Hield outside. Outside, Payton. It's Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Booker gets to Durant. It's Beal on the way. Covered by Hield. Dunn shot's good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Green. A 3 ball. And another three for Golden State.
There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a three, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He dropped in 55 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Payton. Done with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And those are the...
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. The shot. Butler, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Mitchell is double. Outside, Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Curry passes to Hield. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mitchell outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hield, the pass to Curry. Green against Mitchell. And that one drops for him. He's got 5.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
3-pointer, Hield. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton against Dunn. To the middle. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Different look here for the Warriors. As Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Harrison Barnes comes in for Gary Payton. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Durant. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Jones subbed in for Booker.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's Mitchell. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, as good a playmaker as there is in the game for his teammates, Tyus Jones so solid with the basketball.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Outside, Kuminga. Butler on the wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The offensive rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Barnes against Mitchell. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at Jackson Davis, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the chosen one.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The first one at the line is good. And Mitchell drops them both. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Second chance shot. Over Mitchell. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
Mitchell against Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Curry's checked in for Butler. Here's Jackson Davis. Nothing on the board. Back to Curry. They set the screen. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. O'Neal tries in. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good from O'Neal. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
1:07 left in the first. Jones in the post. Curry meets him. Curry with the steal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Mitchell against Barnes. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a porter.
Curry with him. Jones covering.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Curry. Bull. He's checked in for the Suns. And he can't hit the second.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from 3-point range. Launches a 3. The shot by Curry, no good. 1 second left. You can't get that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going here.
That's what you owe.
Oh.
It's only $16.
Yeah, you gotta pay money for your medicine. Oh, okay. I got to pay for mine too. That's why you got me. Probably $6.95.
$16.25.
Okay. $6.95 to $6.47. So they took $50. And you got it. I had my name on it. Oh. Oh, it's right.
They're in game 2. Phoenix. Mitchell, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Devin Booker comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Morris subbed in for Jones. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Booker outside. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Harrison Barnes is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
Here's Curry. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Durant. Oh, KD makes it look easy.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Curry. A stupendous finish in traffic. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Mitchell. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
At the line for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Raymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Buddy Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And a change for the Suns. Dunn, he's checked in for Beal. And he sinks the second. Suns leading by 4. Mitchell looking it over. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hield, the pass to Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at Mitchell, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Well, despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Booker outside. Mitchell, a screen on Hield. Booker. Mitchell against Green. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Barnes. Outside for Curry. Hield outside. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Curry. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Durant. Suns leading by 4. Shoots over Curry. Durant uses his size in close.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Green with a screen for Curry. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Out to KD. That one, no good. Good D by Barnes. Warriors trail by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now Mitchell. He's got 25. KD a screen. Mitchell wishes to KD. Great D that time from Green. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State moving it around. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Pass to Booker. Booker gets a screen from Mitchell. Booker the pass to Mitchell. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly.
So yeah, you can play soon.
Heal the pass to Curry. Green the screen. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Durant's shot is good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Barnes. Gary Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Phoenix also making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Kevin Durant. And O'Neal subbed in for Dunn.
And they continue to control the glass.
Suns lead by 6. And stolen by Butler. Earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. And no good that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. It's good from long range.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Richards with it. No scoring in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Richards. The Suns making a switch here. Joe's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Warriors trailing. Outside Butler. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Right wing. Back to Booker. Booker gets a screen from Mitchell. Booker with no one around. And a pick counts off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Waiting outside. There's Green, plenty of space. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kept alive, and it's Joe, top of the key. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Right side, Butler. Up top, heel. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first. So it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Phoenix Suns.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep. And that about wraps it up.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Mitchell is out there with Durant, and it's done at the small forward. Dunn with the screen on Green. Mitchell, this is to Dunn. Durant inside. Defended by Butler. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. KD's got 11 points. Warriors trail by 12. Curry on the wing. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Durant with the screen on Green. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 29 in the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Down low. Payton kicks to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Curry, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
KD sets the pick for Mitchell. Done outside. Butler against KD. Fires the three. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Curry passes to Payton. Inside. Butler finds Green. A three, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. Back to Butler. To end the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Mitchell against Green. And the shot goes in. And that's 31 points for the chosen one.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Suns leading by 15. Dunn sets a screen for Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Outside for Durant. Shoots it. Dunn misses.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Curry is inside. Working on Booker. Curry, good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Green against Mitchell. Pass to Beal. And here's KD for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payton finds Hield. Outside Butler. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. And right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Puts it out to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Dunn gets the screen from Mitchell. Beal taking his time here. Right side Durant. And the Suns miss again. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. Back to Hield. Over in the corner, Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Beal's shot is good.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Change here. Kuminga's checked in. Monte Morris is checked in for the Suns. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Curry. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Curry kicks to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Butler dishes to Heel. Green breaking loose. Here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Mitchell sets the screen for Beal. To the inside. It's stolen by Heel. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Mitchell left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Morris. It's deflected. Here's Butler. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Now, this is his confidence. This is his sweet spot. The mid-range for Jimmy Butler, that's money.
Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Heel throws it up high, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Very hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Some changes. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Now Podziemski. Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And it's Mitchell missing. Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Dunn passes to Durant. Unloads from 9, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mitchell outside. Booker outside. Dunn finds Booker from the stripe. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
High, arcing shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Suns leading by 3. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Shoots over Curry. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Beal. Chalk up 2 there. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Fields checked in for James Wiseman. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. KD a screen on Barnes. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Dunn. Another shot. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Outside Curry to tie it up. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to KD. Over Kuminga. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Outside Curry. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mitchell's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Beal. Pocket 6. KD a screen. The Suns need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Basketball.
Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski with it. On its way from Curry for 2. And that one swishes right in. Curry's got 14 points in the second half. Mitchell outside. Dunn with a screen on Barnes. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Beal. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Curry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And here is Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Curry to tie it up. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Good job.
Hield outside. Back to Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. A miss that time would have put him up. The Suns leading. Durant with it. Guarded by Hield. Hield gets a wide open look. Here's Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Beal against Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Hield outside. Top of the key, Jackson Davis. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Booker against Curry. No good from Booker. Warriors trail by 4. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
That's good from Durant. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Beal. Durant hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The wing, Mitchell. Dunn sets a screen for Mitchell. Booker outside. Curry with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Butler attacks in transition.
Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And here the 4th, he's carrying this team right now. 5 of 7 from the field.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Over Booker. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Suns shooting at 50% in a decent group. Dunn with a screen on Green. The drive by Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And we've seen him do this before, just kicking it up to another level here in the 4th. That puts him at 75% shooting in the quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
And so Butler nails both of them. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside, KD. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Dunn dishes to Mitchell. Dunn sets a screen for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And that one comes up a bit short.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he delivered.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Durant with a screen on Green. The drive by Mitchell.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No good on the second free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
The Warriors have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Back to Curry. To tie it up. Deflected by Mitchell. Right side Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
We know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Durant against Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell passes to Joe. Pocket 4. From the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 6-point Suns lead. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Butler. And it's sent back by PD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Durant sets his screen for Booker. Off target from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Butler, and the Warriors miss again. Suns lead by 6. Pass to Booker. 1:02 left in the game. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, you see the unlimited range of Kevin Durant, and how easy is it to the Slim Reaper?
Butler on the attack.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket hitter.
Here's Joe. Pass to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Joe. No good on the triple.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 7. Booker finds Mitchell, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
At the line for the Suns, Mitchell, shooting 1.
And Mitchell, no good on that one. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
So the Suns win it, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3,
you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Some of these games.
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
You're finna turn it into Nicki Minaj.